An extraordinary story, hiding in plain sight. Donald Trump taking a secret military flight from Turkey after being moved away from Air Force One. But why? And who was moved out and who was left on board? Simon Marks, LBC's Washington correspondent, gives us the full background. Simon, morning to you.
Well, good morning to you, Nick. It sounds like something out of a Hollywood movie, and Donald Trump very much being accused of being an I'm all right Jack president as a result of this subterfuge that he confirmed last night did indeed take place when he left the NATO summit in Turkey. He was seen boarding Air Force One, the regular plane. He turned at the top of the steps and waved, got on board the plane, looked like he was going to his seat. But then, of course, we now know that he was bundled out of the plane, put into one of those catering trucks, and then taken to another US plane, usually used as Air Force Two, that was not flying under the Air Force One call sign. They flew him to RAF Mildenhall. There, they then reversed the operation, drove him back over to the real Air Force One, and it was from that plane that he emerged again, making an orthodox disembarkation from the plane. All of this because they say that there was evidence of a possible Iranian threat to target Air Force One. President Trump confirmed it all last night.
It was really as per the military, and I just have to do what they say. They go for safety, and I have to do what they say.
Why was it too dangerous for you to fly on Air Force One, but not
I don't know. I think actually the plane that I flew on was at greater risk.
Why do you say that?
Because that would be the plane I think that they would be more likely to go for.
I mean, that is hard to explain, given that the Iranians would not possibly have known that he was on the decoy plane. And if you were Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent or Secretary of State Marco Rubio or other senior administration officials flying on the main plane, not to mention members of the White House press corps, you might be wondering whether the President of the United States considers you disposable as he bundled himself into a catering truck to potentially save his own skin.
LBC's Washington correspondent Simon Marks reporting. Simon, by the way, is presenting on LBC from 7 p.m, so you can be sure to catch more of Simon in that. The President of the United States being taken out in a catering truck. What's that line from Bob Hoskins' movie? Going out like a bleeding raspberry ripple from a long Good Friday? Strange look, isn't it, for a Prime Minister? For a President, I'm sorry.